You want to know the truth? They actually had the Nintendo World Championships cartridge one year in the finals. I won that tournament because I'm just overall pretty good at all kinds of different games. You want to know the truth? I'm probably one of the best overall gamers in the country. I can be good at games if I want to. The rain is very heavy, heavy is the rain, just the rain has lots of mass and weight and volume. The rain is very heavy, heavy is the rain, just the rain has lots of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy, heavy is the rain, just the rain has lots of mass and weight. Oh my god! The rain is very heavy, heavy is the rain, just the
Thank you very much.
The rain is very heavy.
Thank you. Really, thank you. You know how rude it is to ask people about money? You should not ask about fucking money. Holy shit. That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
Alright, that guy Dread did a 100-bit cheer and left a very, very sharp, critical cheer. And you might think that I would skip it, but I'm not, because I'm going to address it. He says, here's a $1 tip, Phil. You really need to step up and start being self-sufficient. That's what I'm looking to do. That guy Dread, you may not realize this, but there's different ways to make a living. You know, there are. It's not just, oh, you go to a job on a salary or a set amount of hourly wage, and you work for the man, and you make a certain amount of money, and you come home with it. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Up until YouTube, right? Until I started doing YouTube for a living in 2011, that was my living. I worked multiple kind of fast foodie style mall jobs. Then I worked at Circuit City selling electronics. Then I worked for an insurance company. Then I worked for Wells Fargo Financial for a year selling mortgages and credit cards. Then I worked for Best Buy, working on their business team, selling high-level networking and home style computing for small businesses. Then after that, I worked in an office job for about 5 years where I was in helicopter parts and support, an aftermarket support for people who owned helicopters. And then I did continuous improvement work and got certified to do continuous improvement for corporations.
I was trained as a competitive excellence, achieving competitive excellence, or ACE, continuous improvement person.
You know, I'm 36 years old. Out of those 36 years, 29 of them, I was not doing YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, I've been there. I've done normal jobs where you could say, oh, he was self-sufficient doing a 9-to-5 job, okay? Now that I do this for a living, it's a completely different ballgame. I'm self-employed, and I'm reliant on many factors. I'm reliant on the ups and downs of YouTube. I'm reliant on how many people crowdfund my efforts to keep doing what I do, right? When I stream on Twitch, I'm making next to nothing. If it weren't for people crowdfunding via, you know, things, various methods, you know, Patreon, cheers, subbing, tipping, contributions, right? Teespring, if it weren't for those things, I wouldn't be able to make any money doing this. But what I love is that there's people that say this isn't valid work. It's just as valid as anything else. Just because I'm not contracted with anyone to make a certain amount of money for a certain amount of work doesn't mean it's not a living, right?
Liar! So that you could all send me money. I still need your help. I need to raise a lot of money this month. By the way, I really desperately need the money to help with my tax situation. So, hint, hint, save the house. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. I really need the money to keep this house. I got paid for your stupidity. I made money. You're an idiot. You paid me money. It worked out for me. I get all that money. Duh, like how stupid can you be?
I'm gonna take a dump.
Hey man, check that out.
That's what I.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
That's what I think of whack talk.
That's what they think of whack talk.
It's like one of them seeing enemies.
That's what he thinks of whack talk. Wild Donkey Productions, a big long company.